Yo, let me tell you guys about my experiences on some airplanes, bro. I've seen some crazy shit, been through some crazy shit with airplanes, man. Gotta tell you, that shit is not, that shit's not for the weak, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, one thing I really don't like about airplanes, man, like, thank God the invention of noise canceling headphones is a thing, because if not, we would have fucking problems, bro. Like, let's be fucking real, man. Like, nothing is more annoying than like people making a lot of noise when you don't want them to. But it's like you can at least control them. I fucking hate when loud babies cry. Like, oh well, they cry about this, they cry about that. Okay, like, bro, I was gonna sit in my seat, right? Sit in my seat, and I sat in the wrong one because there was somebody else in the other half of the airplane because the seats are rolled like A B C D E F. A B C, that's on one half, and then D E F on the other half. And I was over here when I was supposed to be over here. So I sat over here because sometimes, the whole row could be vacant. And then this Asian family pulls up. They're like, "Oh, this is our seats." It was the dude, his wife, and their kid. A whole seat for their infant who was in like one of them carrier things. Them shits that look like Walmart bags and shit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Man, it's like, okay, cool, you know. Then I got up, flight attendant came over and she removed this lady that was not supposed to be in my seat. I fucking hate that shit. Like, if you're not supposed to be in my seat, don't be in my seat. Like, it's as simple as that, bro. And then what else, bro? Yeah, I sat down, and then before I could even put my noise canceling headphones on, because my AirPods were on transparency, but I wanted to put these shits right here. Hold on, I got them. These shits right here. These are my big. Look, I did not show these off to you guys. Look, these Sony. I don't know what model these are. Sony headphones. Look, Sony, and they've been through war. Look at them. Look at them. You guys can see it. Look, they've been through fucking war, man. Look at the top and everything. They still work just fine. There's nothing like wrong with them. But just scoot back a little bit. Like, they work just fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But I still need to. I don't want to let them go. Like, they're so nice still, and I got really attached to them. So it's like, I don't want to let them go. I don't want to get new ones, and new ones are so expensive, and I'm not getting Beats again. Oh, let me tell you, Beats, them shits break. Them shits are as durable as a fucking piece of plastic, my guy. You could, like, for almost, what is it, like $400, $300 for some headphones, you think that they'll be more durable. Like, what the fuck? And then these ones, the bass is crazy on these, and they're more durable. These things have survived in my backpack. They don't need no big circular case like Beats. It's like, no, man. That's kind of what I used. And before I could even put them headphones on, their baby started crying up a storm. I was like, bruh, wah! Wah! Whoever invented noise canceling headphones, I don't give a fuck if you're a dude. I love you now. Anyway, when I was 12, after my 12th birthday in January, so it's cold as a bitch. It's colder than a fucking refrigerator's asshole. It is colder than like what's really cold? Bro, it is literally colder than fucking liquid nitrogen, like liquid nitrogen, liquid frozen into ice cubes, liquid nitrogen ice cubes and shit. It's colder than that. That's what it felt like over there in France during the middle of January and shit. And in the plane, my mom, hooked it up, everything. We got first class there and back. And oh my god, through Delta and everything. Oh my god. First of all, their food was mid. Like, the food was the last thing, like, I would praise. The food was pretty mid, I'm not gonna lie. But what was not mid was the space them seats had. Lots of space. It was a bed. It's not the most comfortable bed, but it's better than, you know, trying to sleep sitting up. I can't do that shit. I would have pulled an all-nighter. Like if I fell asleep, I would have fell asleep for like an hour and then woke back up because my neck would have fell or something like that. Like, but for some reason, the main takeaway from that flight that really confused me to this day. First of all, they give you like 90,000 things. They give you a pillow, a big ass pillow, a big ass blanket, a little zip lunchbox looking kit with a bunch of amenities like toothpaste and a toothbrush, mouthwash, other shit that you do in the bathroom. I think some soap and some air spray or something like that. Like, I don't know what it is, but the main takeaway from the flight was, for some reason, I don't know what they put in the food, and I don't know what they put in the orange juice that the lady at the beginning of the flight gave me. You know, they're like passing out drinks and stuff. I don't know why the lady gave me orange juice, and for some reason, I don't know why the orange juice, like, something was in that orange juice. I did not shit, I just pissed a lot. I'm talking like I had to piss probably more than 11 different times during the flight. Like, first of all, it was overnight. We left like at 12, the flight was like at 12 a.m. And then we got there like at 8, right? And it's like, okay, why did I have to piss so much? Like, I felt like I lost weight from all the pissing I did. And their drinks, if you've ever taken an airplane, like, they don't give a lot of drinks. Like, they don't refill your drinks. The cups are like that big. I'm not, like, it wasn't like a big, I'm talking like array of drinks I had, you know, orange juice, sodas, whatever. Like, I don't know why I pissed so much. I'm talking like I would have to piss every hour, bro. It was ridiculous. It was weird because I was scared that, like, I was gonna get an emergency and I was gonna walk up to the bathroom and there would be somebody in the fucking bathroom, you know. And now my last thing I want to talk about involves a bathroom, and it actually happened this spring break, and it was pretty embarrassing for me. I mean, I think it was no problem to the flight attendants and the passengers, but what happened was recently, literally this year during spring break in April, right? First of all, it was cold as fuck in New York for some reason. I don't know what it was. Like, in North Carolina right now, like, or North Carolina during that April, it's already in the 70s. In New York, when I got there, and my mom warned me, I left the house in shorts and in, you know, some slides or whatever, because, you know, I like traveling comfortable, and that's just what I like to do. But my mom warned me and told me and insisted that I put on some longer pants because it's extremely cold over there. And I was like, I don't want to do that, but okay. I ran into like the bathroom in the airport and I changed and whatever. And then I got there and then I immediately realized why she said that. It was raining. It was raining. It was windy. And the temperature, guess what the temperature was? 34 feels like 28. Cloudy, rainy. It was literally freezing rain almost. It was almost freezing rain. Like, it literally, there was a freeze warning and shit in the middle of April. Middle. Not the beginning of April, the middle of it. Like, the week right in the middle. I think the week before Easter. It was just straight. No, I think it was the week after Easter. But literally that April, I don't know why it was so unbelievably chilly. Like, bro, I did not bring a jacket. That's another thing. I did not bring a jacket. Why? Because it was April. It's not supposed to be that cold in April. Anyway, I was trying to make this video extremely short, and now look, it's already almost 10 minutes. I'm the king of yapping, man. Like, I cannot stop talking. Anyway, basically, the flight coming back, I don't know. I never experienced some shit like this. For example, I mean, not for example. For instance, you know how I don't know what you guys do, but I like to use the bathroom before I like as close to landing as possible, so I won't have to use it over there. Because then you have to. First of all, the plane is descending. The flight attendants don't let you use the bathroom. Everybody's leaving the plane. They don't let you use the bathroom. You can only use the bathroom. Boom, the plane touches down. You can't go there. Then you have to wait for it to taxi to the gate. Okay, you gotta get to the gate. 5-10 minutes. Then the jet bridge pulls up. Oh no. It parks at the gate. The pilot turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Everybody unbuckles their seatbelt. The lights turn on. Everybody waits in line to get out. Grabs their bags, all that, and then everybody can leave. Jet bridge pulls up. Everybody can leave. That whole process, that whole time span could be up to 30 minutes. That's not enough to hold piss that you've been holding in, like, for a couple hours now. And that's another thing I don't like. You could drink the smallest amount of water and you'd have to piss your brains out when the plane is almost about to land. I don't know what it is, man. Like, I don't know, us going up and down makes our bladders and our kidneys, work overtime. I don't know what it is, but so okay, I formed a line. Yes, a line to get to the bathroom before the plane was gonna land. It was like 30 minutes before landing. We were descending really fast, and I was like, I hope the flight attendants don't say shit. So, guy gets out. The guy in front of me gets in the bathroom, and I immediately noticed something that I've never seen. I've been flying by myself, and I've been flying ever since I was 7 years old, or my whole life. But I've been flying by myself ever since I was 7 years old, and I've never seen some bullshit like this. This dude, he walked in the airplane bathroom, and in a Delta plane, I don't know about other airliners, but I'm pretty sure other airliners. You know how when you lock the door in the bathroom, it changes from green to red, it says occupied, and the lights turn on in the inside. This man does not lock the door. Also, there's signs on the outside letting people know. They're like, oh, let me see if the bathroom's open. They don't have to get up to check. They can just look behind them, turn their head, check if the bathroom's open or not. And then they can, make plans. If it says green, they can go on and go. Nobody's in there. Bruh, thank God I was there. I was there to, form the line. Because if I wasn't there, somebody probably would have walked in on him. This dude got in the bathroom and he did not lock the door. And it looked like, and I was standing up. I was not sitting down. I was standing up waiting for a bathroom that has no locked door on it. And I was kind of nervous because I overthink a lot. I was like, what if the flight attendant says something? What if a passenger says something? Like, you don't know what could happen, man. Crazy shit. I was literally waiting outside for 10 minutes. I was waiting outside for 10 minutes. What felt like 10 minutes. That guy took forever in that bitch, bro. Like, why did he take forever? Because he was shitting. I walk in there and I was blessed with the smell of public restroom shit that I've not smelled in a while. Because 9 times out of 10, when people get out the bathroom, they did not take a fat, mean-ass shit in that damn bathroom. Yeah, that's kind of... There you guys have it, man. Crazy shit that happened in airplanes, man. I might make more videos like that. I might make a part 2 to something like this. You guys let me know, because I've seen some crazy shit in airplanes. Some dumb stuff happened to me, man. And yeah, I'm going on vacation in September, so hopefully nothing dumb happens there, right? Yeah, kind of it.